welcome, boys and girls. Welcome to Storytime with Miss Diamond. I'm Miss Diamond, and I love reading stories to children. And do you know why I love reading stories to children? I love reading stories to children to help you learn valuable life lessons. So as I read its story every time, be sure you listen to what happens. Think about the characters and what's happening to them, so that at the end, you can answer some questions. Today I'm reading one of Aesop's fables. I love Aesop's fables because they have a lesson built into the story. And let's see, as you listen, if we can discover what today's lesson is. The story we're reading today is called The Peacock and the Crane. The Peacock and the Crane. Now these are both birds. Here you can see the crane flying high, and beneath you can see the peacock with its beautiful feathers. So let's read the story of the peacock and the crane. Once there was a peacock who was very proud and vain. He boasted to everyone about his beautiful feathers. If it rained, he would stand looking at his reflection in puddles. Have you ever done that? Have you ever looked down in a river or creek or puddle to see your reflection in the water? Just look at my tail, he would crow. Look at the colors of my feathers. I am so beautiful. I must be the most beautiful bird in the world. This is what we call confidence or conceit, boys and girls, when we have a very big opinion of ourselves that maybe only we believe. At this, he would open his tail like a great fan and stand waiting for someone to come along and admire him. Do you know anyone like that, boys and girls? Someone who wants you to always compliment them on their things or how they look. Someone who's always in the mirror, obsessing over how they look. They want you to look up to them for their outward beauty. That's how the peacock was. The other birds became annoyed at the boasts of the proud peacock and tried to think of a way of taking him down a notch or two. It was the great bird called the crane who had an idea. Leave it to me, he told the others. I'll make that vain peacock look foolish. One morning the crane strolled past the peacock. As usual, the peacock was preening his feathers. That means he was opening up his feathers so that the crane could see them. Am I not beautiful? He cried. You are so plain and dull, Crane. Why don't you try to look a little smarter, a little more beautiful? Your feathers may be more beautiful than mine, said the crane. But I notice that you, Mr. Peacock, cannot fly. Your beautiful feathers are not strong enough to lift you from the ground. I may be dull, but my wings can carry me into the sky. That's the end of the story, boys and girls. The peacock showed off his gorgeous feathers, and they are beautiful. But did he have any friends? Did his friends, the other birds, did they like it that the peacock would go around showing off his feathers? Talking about how beautiful he was? Not in this story. Do you know anyone like that? Do you ever try to get attention for the things that you have? Showing off your new toys? Maybe at Christmas time or at your birthday? Do you want to get extra attention because of the things that you have, boys and girls? If you do that a lot, how do you think that might make your other friends feel who don't have as much? And then the crane steps forward and says, I have something better than you. I can fly with my feathers. You have to stay on the ground. How do you think this made the peacock feel? Well, he was looking down. I don't think he was feeling too good after that. You know, boys and girls, God blesses us each with unique gifts. Some may have beauty. Some may have intelligence. Some may have both. Some may have a lot of love from their parents. Some may have other gifts and talents. We are all blessed with something. And Miss Diamond thinks that we are all better when we share our gifts and talents with each other. Share, not show off. Share. I have a gift and a talent. I'm a great storyteller, and I love to share my stories with you. That makes me so happy to come here and share a story with you. It's my joy. It's my gift that I share with you. What are your gifts, boys and girls? Do you share your gifts, or do you show off with your gifts? That's something for you to think about today. I hope you enjoyed the story of the crane and the peacock. Until I see you next time, big virtual hug. Miss Diamond loves all of her babies out there. See you next time on Storytime with Miss Diamond.